Hi, I need your help. I have a bit of a sad story to share. I was called to go to Vermont by a horse. Her name was Shammy, and she has a partner named Clever. The two of them came from Vermont, from a woman in Costa Rica who owns Horse Spirit Healing in Costa Rica. And she used these two animals were her first healing horses. And she had to move to Costa Rica during COVID. And because of the COVID restrictions, she was not allowed to bring these two beautiful horses with her. The people that had these horses, she trusted these people, and they were not kind to them. They were starved. They had rain rot on their bodies. They had lots of blisters and oozing sores and things. And then they were still expected to have the saddles placed on them and to be paid to be ridden. And when my friend found out about the way they were being treated and how detrimental their health was, she was able to find a beautiful veterinarian in the area, and the vet got the police involved, and they had to have the police help to get these animals removed from these people. So they got the horses sent to a rescue back in May. And this rescue in Vermont has been the most loving family, and they have been helping these horses recuperate. And the horses were doing amazing. Last week, the female horse, Shammy, she fell. She had some sort of an incident and she fell and something happened. There ended up being some sort of a blockage or something in her belly. She wasn't eating, drinking, pooping, peeing, like she just stopped. And my friend told me about it and how upset she was that she couldn't get there from Costa Rica. So I looked up how far it was and I said, it's a 3 hour drive. I'll come visit. I'll go be there with her in her last moments and I'll tell her how much you love her. I'll let you see her through FaceTime. So that's what we did. I drove 3 hours. I went up there and I planned on only being there for a few hours and then heading back home. But the woman that was caring for her said that she needed to get to work the next day, and they felt that she was going and that she needed to be put down. And the owner wanted to wait a little longer just in case she was able to make a turnaround. So I said, why don't I stay at a hotel and I will come and spend the day with her and, and just be with her during the day. So they were so happy and grateful that I did that. So I was there and I sang Amazing Grace to her. And I don't sing, so I may have contributed to her passing. But she loved it. I joke, but she loved it. She loved me singing to her. And she ended up collapsing around noon and kept standing up and laying down and standing up and laying down. And it just wasn't going well. And to the point where she kept, every time she fell, she almost rolled down a hill and she could have really seriously hurt herself. And in the meantime, the entire time, Clever, her partner horse, was always there with her, watching her, being there for her. And then by the time 2:30ish came around and she was put down. And I'm honored that I got to be with her for the final hours of her life. And it's been a trauma that I've had to really work through. I cried the whole 3 hour ride back home. I cried when I saw my dogs. I cried in the shower. Um, and I actually went to a horse healing retreat this weekend, and those horses helped me so much to work through my pain and grief and trauma from being there, basically as a death doula to watch her transition and be there for her. So now Clever is still in the rescue home. The rescue place was only able to keep both of them until the end of September, which is now. And they need a new home. Well, he needs a new home. She passed, and there are such sad pictures of him. They couldn't bury her right away because he wanted to be there with her. And but so this family has children, and he loves children. He takes apples from the little girl. The daughter there, she chews the apples up and puts them in her hand, and then he eats it from her hand. It's just the most beautiful thing. So we're looking for a home for Clever. Clever is actually a horse healing horse, like a trained healing horse. Like this woman from the horse healing spirit healing in Costa Rica, when she was learning to be a horse healer should train these horses to work with people and everything. So these horses, this horse now, he is a healing horse. So he's beautiful. He's amazing. Didn't quite like me so much, I think, because he was so worried about Shammy. So he was in kind of like a distant place when I was there. But I saw a video of him from yesterday with him with these kids, and he just seems like he's on cloud nine right now. And so we need to find a new home for him. So if you or anyone you know has a horse farm and you are looking to add another beautiful addition, he's like the Fabio of horses. He's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. He is older. He's an older horse. But he's absolutely beautiful. I cannot for the life of me figure out how to put a picture up here. I have no idea how to work this. All I can do is hit record and talk. I don't even edit myself when I'm talking because I have no clue. 52-year-olds should not be on TikTok. But anyway, if you know of anybody that has a horse farm, that maybe they have a loving family that's looking for a horse, or they have a horse farm that works with children, or if you want to add horse healing to your services, anything like that, anyone kind and loving, because that's what this poor boy needs for the rest of his life. And reach out to me, send me a message, a private message, anything. Try to get in touch with me and let me know. If share this video out there, please. If you can share this video, that would be amazing. We're looking for a home for Clever as soon as possible. They needed him. Their date was September 30th, which is today. So we need to find him somewhere to go, because they don't have winter facilities there, and it's going to start getting cold soon. So if anything you can do, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you. Let's go, Team Clever.